Playboi Carti got a problem. He didn't drop on January 5th as we all thought he would, but now his tour is starting up, so the question is he going to postpone the tour again after he postponed it to now starting January 14th in order to have time to drop the album? That's what we're going to take a look at today and also discuss the latest single, obviously, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. Quick update on the newsletter. It didn't come out every Sunday the past 2 weeks because it was Christmas and I was on vacation, but you can still sign up for it with the first link. It's starting back up next Sunday the 14th and will then come every Sunday and we'll recap everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week. So make sure you sign up for that. So we all thought that Carti would drop his new album Music or I Am Music on January 5th, which would have been the ideal date. Quick recap, I know we've heard this 1,000 times, but he's going on tour on the Antagonist tour, the postponed one, on January 14th, and the 12th was always reserved for Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign with Vultures, so the 5th was the only reasonable date that we thought this could drop. That coupled with the release of all these singles, first of all, You're the Moon, the first one we got, then we also had 2024, and the last single that we had was Hood by Air. So we all thought that at some point he got to drop the album. He can't keep on going dropping all these singles and not drop anytime soon. So the 5th was the date that we thought he was going to be dropping. Now here's the interesting part. If he does still go on tour on the 14th, the only option for him to drop before then would be obviously the 12th, which so far we thought wasn't possible because Vultures was dropping that day. Well, he could still be dropping the 12th because according to a recent Forbes article that, was reporting on Kanye and Vultures, they said that an early version of this article stated that Vultures was slated for a January 12th release. After publishing, a representative for West explained that the album is not coming out on that date and for the moment doesn't have a release date. So obviously this opens up the possibility for Carti to be dropping on the 12th, which would be the last possible option for him to drop before going on tour on the 14th. So far that makes sense. Now what I find interesting is that obviously Kanye and Carti are talking behind the scenes. They were both, obviously seen together after the listening party. They were matching outfits, and also Kanye was always busy and always there reposting all the announcements that Carti had for this new album. So it seems like they're talking. I don't think that the reason why Kanye pushed his album back from the 12th to now, undefined was Carti. I don't think so. Honestly, I think that the 12th was just a placeholder all along, but we're not here to talk about Kanye. We can do that in another video that will probably drop pretty soon, but today we're going to be talking about Carti. As I said, this opens up the possibility for him to drop on the 12th, or the other possibility, obviously, is that he postpones the tour again, which would then, kind of be sad because then we're not getting a new Carti album soon. What I wanted to add though is that y'all remember DJ Academics, and this was a couple of months ago even. I think this was maybe December, early December. He was live on Rumble and he was talking about this new Carti album, and he said the music you are waiting for will be delivered in January, and he said that this was from trustworthy sources, whatever that means. But still, he was talking about January being the release date. So even if he postpones the tour, I don't think it'll be more than 2 weeks. I do think that we're getting this album in January. Also, if you remember, we had a tweet from DJ Swamp Izzo on his protected Twitter where he said Playboi Carti coming in backward spelled version. I don't know why, but he did that. And so he was also teasing at this, and he's the guy that's been pretty vocal about working with Carti on this new record. So everybody's teasing at January. So honestly, at this point, I think that the 12th is an option, but if it doesn't drop this Friday on the 12th, obviously, I'll keep y'all updated as soon as we learn anything more about this, so make sure you stay subscribed. But even if it doesn't drop on the 12th, I don't think it'll be that much longer. I think January will actually be it, especially because, and that's what we're going to talk about now, we got a new single as well. We got a single with Travis Scott called Backrooms that dropped last Tuesday, and this was kind of an unusual release date, a Tuesday. You know, Carti sometimes does this. I think the other singles also dropped on random days, Part of the reason is it only dropped on YouTube, so they're not even counting the streams from Spotify or Apple Music. This is now the 4th single after the 3 that we already went over, so this is we're now getting a huge array of singles, which is also an indicator that I think this is coming pretty soon, because 4 singles are a lot. I don't think Carti ever dropped that many for his albums. Let me know if I'm wrong, but as you know, just kind of thinking about it, I don't think he did. Now obviously I said in the last video the big Travis feature, and y'all said, do you not know Love Hurts that also dropped a single with Travis? I know, but that was like 2018, 2017. Travis is a lot bigger now. Carti as well, but especially Travis like rose to a whole nother level. So having a Travis feature on this single is pretty big. The song itself, I think, is pretty good. I think both of them snapped. I think Travis definitely adapted to the sound that Carti was kind of, you know, advancing on the song. I even seen Travis some clips play, you know, Carti, even the song live. And even play 2024 at a club. So Travis is also publicly supporting Carti like that, which is pretty cool, and I like to see that. Carti got a lot of support. We have Travis now being very vocal about this. Kanye was always reposting this. We have, I mean, some hints that Tyler, the Creator, is going to be on this album from a couple of stories. We had those stories with Camila Cabello. Still don't know how to pronounce her name. Let me know how to do that. But we got a pretty big names that are so far connected to this album, which I think is pretty cool. I think that gives Carti a big boost in terms of publicity and in terms of attention. Now, obviously, this whole discussion about this thing dropping on the 12th or even on the 5th or maybe even later regarding the tour is all considering that this is dropping on Friday, which I do think will happen, but a lot of y'all are saying probably not. But even Whole Lotta Red, and I was wrong about this too, do a correction here, Whole Lotta Red did drop on a Friday. It was Christmas Day, but randomly it wasn't a Friday, so that makes sense. So Carti is known for, you know, dropping his albums on Friday so far. I know that the singles haven't dropped on a Friday, but most of them haven't dropped on streaming. I think all of them. I mean, 2024 was the only official YouTube one, now with Backrooms as well. The other ones were also just Instagram reel, you know, videos or music videos. So they didn't even drop to count as streaming sales. So that's why the reason why they didn't have to drop on a Friday. But with the album, I think he definitely wants to drop on a Friday. So we'll see how this all plays out. That is the info we have. So right now, I do think it is a 50-50 chance that we'll get this on Friday, so the 12th, or that he'll postpone the tour and drop the album 1-2 weeks later, but still in January. That is my prediction. Now let me know what y'all think about this. When do you think Carti is dropping music or I Am Music? What do you think about Backrooms, the new single with Travis? And do you think he'll postpone the tour again? All your thoughts on this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.